Let me log this off. Alrighty, it's 5:01 p.m. I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. We'll begin with a quick roll call. Mr. Barton? Here. Mr. Freshair?
Here.
Dr. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Chapman?
Here.
Dr. Manning?
Here.
Good to go. Everybody will stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just a little bit of a lag there, Mr. Barton.
Not a problem.
So, all right. We have no delegations at this time. We have no reports. So that'll take us into the consent agenda, and we'll start with the regular meeting minutes of July 28th, 2025.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of July 28th, 2025.
Second.
All right. It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the regular meeting minutes of July 8th, 2025. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right. Now we have approval of minutes of the special meeting of August 6th, 2025.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the special meeting of August 6th, 2025.
Second.
Okay. It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the minutes of the special meeting of August 6th, 2025. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right, on to bills for payment. Ginger, you have the floor.
Okay, I did have to give you one last minute bill. What we do with our construction going on at the high school is we send it to you guys for approval at the same time we send it to SBA for payment. So that when it comes back from SBA is paid, I already have your approval, we can go and write the checks. And we just failed to get the actual contractor on there, though there's a bill list there for Williamson Shriver. We did get their part put in and just failed to get the Veritas payment put in. So that's what you have in front of you. It's nothing unusual, it's just they got missed. And then you'll see on the batches, we are still cleaning up a few items in 25. And then there's a few things on here that will actually be moved to a 26 batch because the POs were done in 25, but they did not occur in 25. So those will be switched, but it's still the same amount, nothing.
I make a motion to approve the bills for payment.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and seconded to approve the bills for payment as presented. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right. We have open enrollment. Dr. Manning.
Open enrollment, we have several here to approve. These would all be transfers to Gilmer County, Jackson Hill, pre-K Calhoun, Arlen Funk, first grade Braxton, Haley Grace Bennett, second grade Lewis, Rosalind Funk, fifth grade Braxton, Emily Knudsen, fifth grade Calhoun, Silas Lamb, sixth grade Lewis, Hoyt Funk, seventh grade Braxton, Morgan Knudsen, seventh grade Calhoun, Landon Funk, eighth grade Braxton, and Madison Paxton, eighth grade Calhoun. Make a recommendation. I would make a recommendation you guys approve all of those students for the 25-26 school year open enrollment.
So moved.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the open enrollment list as presented by the superintendent for the upcoming school year. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right, that'll take us to new business. And we have approval of treasurer of the board for FY26. Ginger.
Well, this is something that we are supposed to do every year, and it just slipped through the cracks at our beginning of the year meetings. You have to designate me as the treasurer. It's a very old statute. It was back in the days when the sheriff was the treasurer. If you want anyone else to be, you had to name that person. So it's a formality, and we're just getting caught up for this year. And then next year, we already have it
on the books to do in like May.
Dr. Minnie, you have a recommendation?
I recommend that you make a motion to appoint Ginger Altizer as treasurer of the Board of Education for the FY26 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and seconded to appoint Ginger Altizer as treasurer of the board for the FY26 school year. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right, next item, MOU with Glenville State University Level Up. Dr. Manning.
So this MOU would be for the following programs. They're attached there in your content. It would be for the social services pathway, the grow your own pathway, which is the education pathway, and the natural resource management pathway. And each one of these pathways have a list of classes. And we've surveyed these and offer all of them. I don't think that we have the earth science built in, but we are building the earth science in. Those are all classes that we currently offer and that we can offer those three dual credit associate's degree pathways. Those classes also, when students take those classes, as a part of the Level Up program, it's my understanding that they receive free tuition and they get the cost of their books paid for. So it's a very good opportunity for a student that has financial needs to be able to go into one of those three pathways. And if you look at the classes offered in the pathways, most of them are the beginning first and second year college courses. So the hope is our students take those and then they move on and go and be a part of Glenville State's campus. They receive the credit through us and Glenville State, and the dual credit programs that are offered through our school would also benefit them because it can greatly reduce their tuition and their books and their fees and things like that.
So my question, like, let's say, is this class taken, so are our kids taking the English class, the 11th grade English class, or are they taking English 101 at the college? Like where?
Both. It's dual credit. They get credit for
I know, but
English.
where is the class actually
At-
taken?
High school.
It's at our school, yeah.
Right, okay.
Mhm.
So that automatically, there's nothing that our kids have to sign up to get those credits. from
Yeah, they
Glenville
have
State
to
College.
enroll with
They enroll in
GSC.
Glenville
They
State.
also have to enroll and
Mhm.
say, I'm taking 11th grade English.
Mhm.
So there's still a lot on the student. That's the only point I'm trying to make. It's like, it just doesn't automatically come, but that, yeah. So what, okay.
All they have to do is, Rachel Clutter is the person that works and she sends emails. As a
Yeah.
parent, I got emails saying, hey, Kara's taking a dual credit course. You need to do this, this, and this. And then I would do this, this, and this. And I mean, it wasn't complicated or hard or anything. And I just got an all call. I guess students could come to the high school today, I
We
think.
had another open registration.
And they
day
helped
today.
them do the open registration
For
there.
these-
So
For the dual credit
yes, so
classes.
they or the parents didn't have to do that. But I mean, it was
I'm just curious,
really-
we didn't have that when that's
it was
why-
really simple when I did it for the
That would have
girls.
saved a
so.
lot. I remember having to take English 101 and 102 and 205.
Yeah, see, I mean,
206.
Kara didn't have to take any
Yeah,
math classes at
That's your
WVU.
first year. That's your first 2 years of English
Yeah.
classes, and it's like, man, why do I
And she
to
didn't
take-
have to take any math at WVU
that's
because
great.
she'd done it as dual credit. And psychology, she didn't need more, so.
It's a very good opportunity.
Yes,
And if
it
they
is.
enroll in
It's
these
so much
three programs, there's other programs for the associate's degree, but if they enroll in these three programs, then they waive tuition and book
Mhm.
fees.
And even if it's not waived, I think
It's
we
very
paid
reduced.
$25 a credit hour,
very
which was like
reduced.
$75 a class
Yeah.
compared to, I don't even know what full
I
price
just
would be, but it's a
seeing like
lot.
this and seeing like what equaled out, like English 11 with English 101. That's why I just didn't know where it was taken. Like, do
Yeah.
our kids leave campus, or do they take
Yeah.
the English
No.
11 and that's the dual credit?
Yeah.
Some of our teachers teach these classes and some of them proctor the class. So if they have content-specific master's degree, they can actually teach the class in our high school class. And then some of the folks that don't have that the teacher just proctors that class. Like for the advanced math, we have a teacher that just proctors that.
Go on.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the Level Up MOU for the 2025-2026 school year.
Second.
Okay, been properly moved and seconded to approve the Level Up MOU with Gilmer State University for the 2025-2026 school year. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right, Dr. Manning, MOU with Gilmer State University Transportation.
Reaching out and just having different conversations with Glenville State, they expressed some interest in establishing some type of an agreement with us. They have an aging bus fleet that they wanted to make sure that in case of emergency, if they broke down somewhere, that our folks could come out and pick them up and make sure that there's nobody stranded and so on and so forth. So this MOU would be, we would present it to them, and it basically states that as long as we have a driver that's available and so on and so forth, that we would do our best effort to go out and provide access to a vehicle to get, whether it's coaches or athletes or students back to the university or so forth. And, it just sets up a payment structure, which is $1 per mile plus the reimbursement for the daily rate of the specific driver. That works off seniority. And we've kind of done some of these things in the past, and we just like to get an MOU that outlines the terms of it and everything. Anybody have any questions about it?
No, I just like to see all the back and forth with Glenville State. That's a good partnership we're building.
I make a motion to approve the GSU Transportation MOU as presented.
Second.
Okay, been properly moved and seconded to approve the GSU Transportation MOU as presented. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? I'll abstain. Motion carries. All right, so on to old business. Discussion or possible action of payroll adjustment for PEIA premiums. Dr. Manning.
So just to give you some background that due to the enrollment in the PEIA premiums, there's been some employees and some scuttle about splitting the deduction between two paychecks. And as I explained before, right now we currently take that out of one paycheck. And some of the premium raises were very high. So we talked about how to solve that issue, coming up with the plan to deduct them from both payrolls in a given month. Some of the key considerations is, it's a little bit easier financially. It's less strain on one paycheck. But it is an all or nothing. We either have to pay one or pay out of both. So we surveyed the staff, asking them to respond to Ginger in writing that if something was unforeseen, that one person or several people, this might affect in a negative way. And we did. We got 3 comments back that said this affects our pay in a negative way. We can't handle doing this. However, we've gotten lots of folks that need this payroll deduction split. So if you notice, my recommendation would be that if you do vote to split the payroll, if you do motion and to modify the current payroll deduction structure by splitting the deduction across 2 paychecks, that the adjustment would begin in January, the first paycheck in January. That gives people plenty of time to go and work with their banks to reorganize, when their mortgage payment comes out or when their car payment comes out and so on and so forth. There wasn't a drastic response. Like I said, we got 3 responses back that said it affects them in a negative way, but there is many more on the other side that it would affect in a positive way. But my recommendation would be if you motion to modify the current payroll deduction structure by splitting the deduction across 2 paychecks, but that adjustment would not begin until the first payroll in January of 2026.
I'd like to move on Dr. Benny's motion.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and seconded to accept Dr. Minnie's recommendation to modify the current payroll deduction structure by splitting the deductions across 2 monthly paychecks and have this adjustment begin with the first payroll in January of 2026. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right, that'll move us into personnel. Dr. Minnie.
All right, personnel. Recommendation, Ann McGowan, math teacher, middle school. Nathan Haynes, resignation, ALC teacher, administrator, and athletic director. Leanne Halls, resignation, substitute teacher. Athena Clark, resignation, substitute teacher.
Make a motion to approve the professional section of the personnel agenda.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and seconded to approve the professional section of the personnel agenda. Any further discussion or amendments to that main motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. On to service. We don't have any.
No.
On to extracurricular.
Amanda Poole, recommendation, SAT coordinator, pre-K, K, and 1. Crystal Smith, recommended for SAT coordinator, 2nd and 3rd. Amber Frazier, recommended SAT coordinator, 4th, 5th. Emily Ramazan, recommended for SAT coordinator, 6th through 8. Ashley Barker, recommended for SAT coordinator, 9 through 12. Jacob Yoakum, National Honor Society advisor, Gilmer County High School. Ashley Barker, student council advisor, Gilmer County High School.
Make a motion to approve the extracurricular portion of the personnel agenda.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and seconded to approve the extracurricular portion of the personnel agenda. Is there any further discussion or amendments to that main motion?
Yeah, I have a question. Head cross country coach and head mini Titan cheer coach. Is this the first time? I don't remember if that had been posted. Is that the first posting? Is that just saying? Third time and no applicants? So cross country should have started.
Yeah, they should have started.
Yeah.
Can't get an applicant for it.
Do we have students that are interested in?
I think he was doing a interest meeting this week,
Who's that?
Mr. Fox.
Mr. Fox.
But I haven't heard, I'd have to check in on that to see if we've got students that showed up to that interest meeting.
Yeah. Larry Gwynn was our track coach, but he coaches football. I was just trying to think of somebody. No further comments.
Okay. And no further discussion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. All right. We have no continuous improvement. That'll lead us to the superintendent's update.
I just take a minute to give you an update. We had our opening staff ceremony today. We started our training with our staff. It was a good atmosphere. I think everybody's excited to get back and get going. We have our first day of school lined up on the 14th. And just a reminder, we have a special meeting on Wednesday the 13th at 4:30. We have a couple of those policies that kind of got in a spot where we have to have a special meeting and we really need them before the beginning of the year. But other than that, I'm just very excited to get the school year started and, get the buses rolling and test the new schedule out and a lot of the changes that we've made. And just want to wish the teachers and faculty and staff at each school a good start. And if anybody has any issues, let me know and we'll try to get everything squared away. But we're ready to begin. I think that we're officially ready to start the new year. So we're excited to get the students back.
All right. We got to move us into board member comments. We'll start with Mr. Chapman.
Nope. Just want to wish everybody good luck on the upcoming school year.
All right. I'll echo the same sentiments of Mr. Chapman. Let's go onward and upward.
That's right.
Dr. Miller.
We have a very caring, engaged, and intelligent staff ready to work with the children. They're there to help. So if there are problems, come to somebody. We all want to see all the children succeed. And, problems, if you have an issue, address it early. Early intervention is the best. My son says he's never going back to school, so pray for me Thursday morning. And I think we're going to have a great year.
Mr. Freshour.
Yeah, I think we've all said it, so welcome back, students. Have a good year.
All right, Mr. Martin.
I would ditto what everybody else said, and at the Career Center, they have, they received a $2 million grant from SBA to redo the foods lab. It probably won't start until next summer. Both Gas over the summer also painted, they're their business partner, they painted 3 labs, they painted the foods lab, they painted the walls in the welding lab to go with the renovation that's taking place in there, and the conference room also got painted. So things are getting spruced up down there and looking good. And like everybody else, I wish everybody else good luck with the start of school on Thursday.
All righty. That'll end board member comments. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All righty, it's been properly moved and second. We adjourn the meeting. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you.